Alright. Welcome to the halfway through 4 days freeway agreement. Okay, well today they did drop the Warp Express Bogdak trailer. Yeah, that was something. Okay. Damn it! Can't we just take any ship go after it? It's a research vessel. It can't possibly be very fast. This will be difficult. Even if it's a research vessel, I'm sure it was constructed during the golden age of Iberia. No average ship can keep up with it. Which is a problem, because I doubt we have any ships that can travel at the same speed. We only have a few small vessels left, which are all anchored too far from this location to be feasible options. Do we have any recourse? No, unless we identify the exact rotation of the vessel. Which is the real problem. We can find ourselves a ship to go after them, yes, but most eyes of Iberia at the White Houses were lost during the profound silence. Wait, when you say most, do you mean that there's some left? Just the one, as far as I know, the one in Grand Faro, but that White House cannot be used at this moment. Here's another. There's a White House you can use. Really? Are you really going to give one of the villagers the benefit of the doubt? Young Sally has already confirmed her to be safe. All I confirm is whether she's a seaborn or not. Can't know if she's a tortoise. Is this true yet? Once we saw that Mayers was left all on her own, we decided to have her accompany us at all times and keep her within Irene's eyeshot. We couldn't possibly blame her for what happened, given Sally's information that she does not have anything to do with those sea monsters. Besides, they all left her behind. Irene still seemed to harbor a bit of suspicion. Problem with the Ægir is that she simply knows too much. Where does she possibly have gained access to all the information? See? She can't even answer that question. But let's think about it this way. What if we were to ask her what we don't know? The rotation of that White House, for example. They are ticking rapidly. What did they say? Daddy says that we should approach it differently and ask her what we don't know, like rotation of the White House. That seems like a reasonable suggestion to me. Or does the Inquisitor have an alternative solution to this conundrum? No, but fine. Let's hear it. I won't interrogate you about how you have access to things that even us Inquisitors don't know. At least not right now. Barro Mutero, Dead White House. That is our village name. Somewhere a little ways off from the coastline, there is an intact eye of Iberia on the sea that was almost destroyed when the profound silence swept through. Off the coastline? Is it not connected to the land? I think it used to be, until it sank. We should be able to procure ourselves enough wooden material from the village to build a raft. Is it near enough for a raft to be the means of access? The weather's not the greatest today, but it should do. It's not very far from the coast. Even you don't trust the Ægir? I don't see why I shouldn't. I understand that the Iberian mistrust of the Ægir is quite profound, yet such sentiment is hollow to the rest of us. Inquisitor Irene, what did you feel when you saw the Rhodes Island operator? You're talking about the tortoise, that in particular. I didn't start annoyance when she accused me of being inhumane. So you didn't harbor any hostility nor disgust. Not that you would have felt any sense of sympathy or empathy either. I fought. I have no history of feelings for or against the Ægir. Such must be the same for the outsiders. What's she all about? She's saying that in matters in regards to Mayors, our opinions are more objective than Irene's. Riding the vessel Fabius commanded will be of benefit to all. Limbus Company will gain an opportunity to return to the city via the Dimensional Door, where Rhodes Island will have the chance to study it at a closer proximity. And the Inquisition will gain possession of the vessel in which the technology from the Iberian Golden Age is contained. What? You're just throwing a hand over that to the Inquisition? Why should we prevent those once? Or should we prevent what was once Iberia's? While there certainly are aspects that vessel that draw interest, I already have a state-of-the-art masterpiece known as Mistopheles. As long as that can be guaranteed, I see no reason to refuse. Irene eventually agreed to put her trust in Mayors. We are in luck, Executive Manager! It is quite fortunate that our interests align exactly with that of the first strangers we encounter in a strange land. Bucky is right. Imagine if we were back in the city. It would have taken them like free distortions for some to this agreement. Sorry about having to saddle you with this, Mayors. Please lead us to the lighthouse. Okay, happily. So, when you said almost destroyed, how's almost destroyed is it? I hear that the light faded from the lighthouse a long time ago, but the shape still stands, at least it was, when I saw it a few months ago. The lighthouse is in an operable state. We're going to need an expert technician to get it back in working order. The technology it's based on is completely divorced from the popular application of Orignium technology, but I doubt there's anyone out there who can make work of it anymore. Then, you need to worry about that. Here, we have an engineer and a researcher who are geniuses even among those in the city, so we should be able to manage most mechanical failures. Today is just a revelation after revelation, huh? I can vouch for Limbus company's stills. I can also work on a simpler tasks. I've learned a thing or two helping out Gramps, stuff about the White House or various tech stuff. Well then, we should all head to the White House together? No, I'll be leaving the group for a moment, and Mia will accompany you instead. What? After all that, you're just stowing off on your own? Yes, to join the doctor. It is imperative for successful execution of this mission. Of course, that hinges on Amaya and Sally remaining behind here to assist the rest of you. Thus, I'll leave it to the rest of you to take the Eye of Iberia, the White House, back. Wait, what do you mean take back the White House? Is there someone or something out there that's taken over the White House called the Eye of Iberia? A likely supposition. Amaya, what did the manager of Limbus Company say? They're asking if the White House has been taken over by something. Not a bad intuition. Yes, there's a high likelihood that the structure has already been overrun by sea terrors. I don't know about overrun, but I've encountered them a few times when we approached it too closely. Normally, this is hardly enough personnel to attempt a raid on the White House, but answer me this. Aren't there any limitations to the revival? There are no restrictions as long as Dante the manager survives. However, do note the battle efficiency depreciates with prolonged battles due to mounting mental stress on the manager. No need to change the plan then. And Mia, use a simulator to alert me as soon as you are able to identify the coordinates of the vessel from the White House. If luck would have it, we should be able to reduce the time it takes to complete the retrieval mission. Okay, as long as you're not taking everyone with you. If it's just her who's leaving, then go ahead. I think we should be fine too. Then, let us commence mission vessel mass retrieval. Righto! Step 1 of the plan's the raft, right? Let's get on with it. Done. Let's go. What? Why are you looking at us like that? Is there something bothering you? Must you ask? Just look at how proactive and Trixie is to jump into action. Certainly was up to the image of an employee working for a large corporation. Thanks, Otis, for that charitable view, I guess. Thanks to Sally, who has already finished the first step of the plan, we were able to move on to step 2 immediately. Ready for, hopefully, like 3 stages. There's not much storage, just till. Oh, how does it spill water here? Same old enemies, alright. Alright, Team 2, I'm not doing business for the same repeat enemies, alright? So there's the association then with Spice Bush at the front. Pearson Slash, oh, it's all weaknesses. Well, it's mostly just sin affinities, I'm assuming. So, Swath, Rotany, Wide Room. Wait. Gluttony. Oh. How quick is it with the ice shows? No, this is just gonna be a slaughter. Gluttony weakness. Gluttony team. Of course, I need to equip the egos, but
sunglasses.
there's not a rupture. Oh yeah, there's that. Throw the yacht in the front, maybe. I can swap off, this, maybe?
일 들어왔네.
어디서?
Because they'll retreat anyway, so... Oh man. Who would I have done?
명을
어디서?
내 명을 들은 시비수.
Okay, this just cut them down basically like flies. So I'm assuming will happen. After a while of carefully sailing on Staddy's raft along the coastal cliffs, a gargantuan shrouded White House emerged from the thick mist. Eye of Iberia. Even in its the appreciated ruined state, touches that are once monumental and sensitive are apparent on the exterior destruction of the White House. Some even called these White Houses Guardians of Iberia. It retains the grandeur of the era as it was built during its Stolen Age. You really know everything, don't you? It is as she said. But now, these White Houses are nothing but graveyards of countless inquisitors and soldiers of the Pino Baton. No one who's attempted to retrieve a White House has ever survived the expedition. Can you please not say serious stuff like that, Miss Irene? We're about to walk into one. Ugh, don't you ever quit chirping? What are you, a foul beast? Stop yapping in my ear. Why is this one such a coward unlike the rest of you outsiders? I am not a coward. I am just forcing my... She did just say some pretty concerning stuff. How long do you think the repairs will take? Its exterior is rather heavily damaged. However, from what is visible from the outside, its interior is still quite intact. With Miss Foss' expertise, it should not take very long. Yisong suggested with a smile, but Foss maintained her silence for the entire journey to the White House. Then said something pretty concerning in response. Of course, my wit remains unmarred, even in such uncertainties. The turrets are pretty wild. Someone's gonna have to stay behind and keep an eye on the raft. We just leave it here unattended, but I don't know if we can carry it either. Let's put it on shore. I'll stay here and protect the ship. You sure you can handle us alone? I know you're strong. Maybe one or two more people should stay behind just in case. No, don't need them. The terrors will swarm the Iswed if I go with you anyway. So this has nothing to do with you. Oh, what he's trying to say is that he's worried about you not having enough people to take on the White House when she can handle this area alone, which is why she is okay with staying behind alone. Thanks for explaining. Some people just can't help but hop through an extra hoop, I guess. Well, then let's rest her. We'll be back, Daddy. Luckily, we didn't run into any sea terrors on our way to the White House states. The problem was that the dates were bound shut by strange blue tissues. Reminds me of the Utorp branch. Back at Utorp, that one was white. I don't think I can do anything to force it open myself, so... Guys, can you pry open this door? Alright, move over. I'll pull from the right side. You grab the left, and... We'll all pull together at once. 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Something's off here. What are you doing? The door is firmly secured in place. This fresh tissue regenerates almost as soon as it's torn. Perhaps you'll need to tap into a wilder form of art to get this opened. Well, what now? This strange fresh tissue growing on the dates is sea terror. It reacts to the lamp, but it's thrown too much to be affected by any meaningful capacity. Patty might be able to open this door with her incredible strength. I don't fit her, but I think she's already fighting off the sea terrors from sinking the raft. So, we're all on our own. Maybe there's an identity card or Ægir could use to get through this. So which one? Huh? As I was pondering, familiar question, a faint black glow came into view and devoured my sight. It's no intuition or inspiration. It's different from the sun flashes of realization. And it's not the star that day, I think from time to time. It's not the horrible door I see every time I turn the clock either. The formless and black space in which I am not permitted to see, a faint noise, a whisper, cuts through it. And through that opening I see light. I reach out to the opening and see Daddy, born from very warm. What? Oh, wait, is it going from the, like when they killed the Seaborn dot or something because of the, infection from earlier? A powerful imagery crashes into me like the waves. Daddy, staggering dancer wielding a blade. Daddy, who flaunts their flowing locks. And Staddy, the singer, humming in a low voice. Beyond the fringes of cognition, Staddy's existence has become engraved. The sinner who did wrestle and control this oceanic tidal power is... Dante, are you alright? I'm good. I don't think we'll need to send for Staddy. What? Hey, Ishmael, I never used this ego before, but I need you to trust me and accept it. What? An ego? I nod quietly. Well, it's not like we're ever... Don't have to practice around with any of those ego or whatever it is. Seems to me our man just found a solution. Her confusion is short-lived. She lets out a tear-free laughter before stepping forward, boldly throwing her mace once more. I mean, what's the worst that would happen? Get corrupted?
한눈 팔지 마세요. 맹아를 당신에게 파도는 반드시 밀려올 테니.
It's right in a door. Wait, no, there's no door there. Wait, what the hell was that? Tracks in the White House are growing. I think she destroyed the door instead of opening it. Sorry, didn't think it would be this strong. Wow, the door's open. What are we waiting for? No, I mean, what? So what was that part where you... What? The part where suddenly changed into a different outfit and he flipped a different personality? Yes, that! That is most fascinating. That an ego to be drawn here in lieu of the mere Mistopheles. I think I connected to Emma's subconscious mind? There was this strange, unfamiliar light, and I saw Emma's emotions attached to her memories and experiences, so just reached out to them. My subconscious mind? I just had this feeling that it would work. Sorry about peering in without asking first. But I didn't see anything other than things about Staddy. All I needed were memories and emotions that we used to understand the being that is Staddy. They're not a human, they're an Ægir, so they are not considered human. Yes. It's okay. I also have experience with gaining power from others' memories and emotions to overcome difficult situations. Maybe that's how you're able to draw something from me as well, Dante? That is the most appropriate assumption. Sweet instruction in which delving into principles is impossible. So that's called ego? Very of course. Limbus company's ego is like distinguished from other kinds of ego, which are bloomed from within oneself. That is enough. No further information is to be divulged to an outsider. That is not very young mayors and young Amy are aware of this. I agree with that fool this time. The Inquisitor used an artillery projectile that penetrates the outer wall. Several of them, in fact, of a building, and the head did not pursue her for following that breach of taboo. This is truly not the city. And it better to let her talk her heart out than to hear her moan and whine about not being able to say anything? I am convinced. Do as you will, then. Boss' reply sounded almost sulking, but Donjito immediately began to expound upon ego to Irene and Mayors anyway. But everyone was too busy to pay attention to her, as wet swivering noises from a distance had put everyone on edge. Can we do that later? We got some tweening up to do. So there were more sea terrors past the door. I think any sea terror from the sea are all converging around Staddy. Which means our only roadblocks are sea terrors still lingering around the White House. Let's take this White House. Yay. Oh, this is a focused battle. 25 of these things, huh? What's this doing here? Never see found. Oh wait, Hand of the Saint. Oh wait, oh they have the Hand of the Saint here. Why is the Hand of the Saint here? Also, yeah, this is Stultifera Navis stuff. He was active in the Okay. Okay. That's interesting how that's here. Let's start going too. I think that's. I don't think I need to use this still right now. He finds too awesome. I should probably attack the founder first.
날개를 펼치고 시비수에게 명.
발톱을 걸어.
No heads at all. Oh wow.
누구 하나 살려보내지 마라. 고작 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나 넌 푸름을 틔울 수도
If I have a
없겠구만.
team that should be easier at just slaughtering everything.
혈연 높아라. 몰아넣었으니 더는 못 달아나.
Okay, so I think it's just another swap battle like that. Same stuff for them. And now impairment will start to. Oh no, it's just impairment, not Never See Brand. Actually, I have so many figure out what Never See Brand actually does here. Like, how does it actually spread?
훌륭하군요.
Wait, who?
모든 것을
Oh, they did a free attack there. Would they not them all attack? I actually don't know. There's a lot of people in the field. Yeah, they need to find. Alright. Once I don't activate that other like enemy yet, spin your numbers first, fill up sanity, and then go for the kill on that one. Okay, yeah, I just need to.
고작 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나 마음 놓고 열어젖히고
몰아넣었으니 죽었네. 다음은 어디로?
지금은 좋았어요. 길에서 비켜.
Okay. Yeah, still haven't started attacking this one yet. Does it have any? I was gonna say, does do anything? There's no Never See Brand yet, so I don't have to worry about it. So if I was to see inside though, so I was outside. Oh, I bust open the gate.
시간 끌 것 없이.
It's just a lot of animations. I'm just waiting for them. Wow, they survived with so little HP. Who just decided to hit the hand of the saint for no reason? It's still inactive. There's no. What do you call it? Oh, now no. Oh, now they have Never See Brand. Oh. If you snooze, do they always have that? I'm not too sure. I actually don't know. Alright. Another. Okay, are they still talking? Okay, another one of these. Another suits. Ruby. Okay, it's just fight immediately. Okay, but this time it has the Never See Spewer. So 4+2, 5 for every 6 sinking on the main target. Okay, attacks to designate towards the enemy as the main target and select certain targets from the front. Top Never See Brand. The first enemy as a target for this offense unbreakable. If I have to plus 2 for double amount of Never See. Don't hit one on top of Never See Brand. Alright. Yeah, it's no pause. It's no nothing fight. Alright, I think this is the same that they actually nerfed like the first week patch notes. So if I'm pretty sure this is who I think is that knight that disappears randomly, sort of. With like the horse thing. I think it's also Taroshante. Let me bring all of the event ones. Yeah, for extra slots, Honglu is probably most useful because of the attack power down on the head's hit. Of course, Foss does have a guaranteed one. They roll way west. So I have those 4 there. Let me see. So I'm partnered with the on single twins mostly, don't I? And I don't think it'll be sandy base. So maybe I want some. He sand, no shoe, and Rodon's complete garbage. I have to break it to you, but so far 7 pride in here. I should take for more pride instead go for.
저를요? 최선은 다
Did we set the renaissance? Yeah, it's probably still for pride res. All right.
와,
기대되네요.
즉시 출격하겠습니다.
네, 원하신다면.
따라가겠어요.
예술을
내가 네.
And then I'll have
문제
them go
없어요.
afterward.
앞장.
And then the last will be Dawntrick because of the SP needed for single twins. But they do have an invade as well, so that could be useful later on.
흥미로운 일이 벌어지면
Alright,
좋겠어요.
time for the actual boss fight of this event, I'm assuming. Or there's gonna be one last boss after this. There are more sea terrors than we anticipated near the White House, but thanks to Irene's lamp, the light of which paralyzed their nervous systems, paired with the rather narrow passageways, we were able to handle them without much trouble. Also, as the control room was, unlike the exterior, mostly undamaged, Boss shared the good news that the repairs most likely won't take very long. Wait, so if there was another White House, does that mean something that's destroyed during this story? Because it was mentioned the last White House is in Drowned Pharaoh, so this one can't stay here, or else that is completely invalid. Sound was right. Fortunately, the inside is barely damaged. How are you progressing, Miss Boss? It's almost complete. We best prepare to leave. And our radio doctor. What's up? A tremor shakes the building with a loud boom, and debris begins to fall from the ceiling. The lighthouse's precarious floor suddenly collapses from the shock. Ah, the floor is giving way. What's going on out there? Something rammed against the eye of the area. I see aught shattering through the ocean's surface, the sheer explosive force turning water into mist, and it is charging at us once again. As Yiseng noted, I saw a shadow of a dark figure through the ruptured outer wall of the White House, pushing ferociously at the ruined structure. The figure looked a lot like one of those knights of the city's western region Dawntrick would talk at length about. The White House might crumble at this rate! Then we have no choice. We have to stop whatever's out there. Boss, stay here. Those of us will descend the White House, and the White House is almost fully functional. It only takes some finishing touches to have its light shine again, which I can handle, so I'll stay behind. Seems entirely unnecessary to leave the rest to you. I would much rather leave it to Foss, who's an expert. I've read about that Seaborn before. The fables and legends say that he is the last knight, and if those stories have any grain of truth in them, you're going to need all hands on deck to even have a chance at stalling it. You better prepare for a few days of interrogations once I bring you into the Inquisition. Your decision, Executive Manager. All hands on deck. Leave the White House to mayors. We have to put a stop to that knight somehow. Waves stressed. Oh, it is him, I believe. Waves stressed high and violent behind the spear-wielding knight. We have to protect the already precarious White House against the knight. The knight begins to charge at us, his steed splitting the very seat, and I instinctively know that this isn't going to be easy. So I'm assuming, well, he is still alive. At least at Stultifera Navis, he leaves with something else. One day, wheat dreams he planned to not sprout. One day he stopped feeling the scent of life between his breaths. Thus he rides the turns, hunting afterwards, seeks the ways that reapproach them, eventually brings back to destruction. Great memories having briefly made for homes must be briefly from our eyes, and the Seaborn Knight wields his great lance against the surface sea terrors. He shudders as though with impulsiveness, but he does not stop. You obstruct progress and cover the land. That's impermissible. This is the land. The Knight and the sea terror don't necessarily seem to be on the same side. Perhaps diplomacy might be a viable solution here. Yeah, sure. Oh wait, this does this. We are not the sea. We are not its waves. The Knight's great lance falters with doubt. It is the only thing that hold any meaning for him.
훌륭한 작전 덕분에 승리했을 뿐입니다.
Okay. Offense level minus. Infallible Knight. Trashable Dard. Oh wow. Everything's has told. Oh, it's just spoilers for their fight later in the Arknights stuff. The 3 stacks still end. 220 speed damage. 1 frozen next turn. If there's no attack last night. What? Doesn't attack the last night? Some. Oh wait, why is hints on? Oh, I didn't even notice that was on. 8 protection. When we're out, how the amount of perseverance, Cypher does not take protection. Fate's favorites child. So takes his basic percent 0, no fight damage. See back. I see. His new pattern with spirit counter. Which I do 175% damage. Also for every enemy of told. There's only 1 flash power up. I don't know if it misery to win. Hive mind. Or this just seems normal. Double amount of danged still effects. Oh, I have to build statuses on him with face sinners? Come on. Could choose to do this, I guess. Struggling. Neutral. Okay, it's sanity based. Oh, it depends on Otis. If I get that trash lose on him, then yeah, we're sanity, and then I should start able to win trashes against him. Isn't it trash power up though from everyone having told from hitting him? 6 damage. Yeah, it's just building sanity for this phase so far. Okay. Oh, turn 1. Assuming those other skills will be an issue later on. Okay, everyone has proceeds 2 trash power up because of that. Was a soulless fight or something? Oh. Speed from attack power for heads hit, once per turn, unbreakable. Until attack has first hit 20 as speed. Oh, that roll's really high actually. What? Tide Hunt. What the hell? The guards are freezing 2 attack weight. Wow. Oh, now he's on trash with the. Oh man. It's out of trashing range now. That sucks. The only one he trash with is that I'm seeing. He has Hive Mind as well, which sometimes do more statuses to him, but I can't win a single trash now. He rolls 10. He's 7 offensive level and 10 things stats as everyone attacked him to build sanity. What? Only way I see it's working is if I instead don't. I just need to keep lowering his sanity maybe. That's the only way I could get this to be able to win.
무슨 일인가요, 관리자님?
Yeah, I can't. Well, oh, he's too. He outspeeds. All right. Yeah, so if the lower sanity before I can even do a thing, then you still roll 10, so it's up to the actual center sanity then. 14 trees. Oh, plus he's starred. Foss is also at 1 as well. That's part of it. 2 to 4. Almost since some sort of. Or maybe it's just a toad. 1 speed for every toad stack. Oh, I am supposed to dart, I doubt. You can attack by 2 of them. It's unbreakable, so attack boss. So I can dodge on that. So it's like, so I have to rotate between every other turn, maybe? that how I should go with this fight? So first let me just remove this side. Right, oh, if I did Dregger out with aggro, that could help. Yeah. Attacking Sinclair. That means Sinclair will go for the counter then. I should have hung the attack, just so I need to think. Alright.
명령대로 하겠습니다.
Damn, this is not. Oh, yeah, we're at 45 SP. Alright. Yeah, the main issue is going to be just the base flashing. If I can get him to where he can't roll anything. It doesn't matter if I just cannot even get the base amount. Yeah, Sinclair is. Oh, it doesn't AoE because they have told, I think. Okay, they don't have the trash. They're doing 2 of the Tide Hives. Okay, who doesn't have told? It's Merceau and Foss. Yeah, I need to limit who actually attacks. I think that's what I need to do for this fight. So I have free attack. Ryoshi was also pretty good. But no, that'll make it when they did free stacks and they'll take the... This is a horrible thing! What? Who decided? Okay. So, I mean, that means I can't have these 2 attack or else I have to rotate on who attacks or not. Wait, no, I have to trash with that one. Because that is, that a lot of AoE stuff. No, but they're attacking the ones that aren't the ones who can dodge. That's the thing. Wow, Merceau can punch that, yes. Because he doesn't have any toll. Sinclair, either way. I can't dodge. Sinclair will die to this. He will. At least he can go just starting, I guess. Okay, Sinclair will die. First death of this run. Rodion could flash with something. Rowan's not gonna be hit by area because Rowan can do nothing this turn, I guess. Okay.
규정에 따라 실행합니다.
Still Sinclair. Dumbass Sinclair. Alright, Wait, oh, okay, Foss didn't use a toy, alright. And there's the offense level down next. Yeah, sinking is also going to be an issue as well, because you have to take the hits. It's an interesting fight, but I do think the Toad is a bit too... well, every 3 turns you have to do it, or 2 turns you have to dodge. Okay, now it's a normal one. And after Water Sandy is dead. So who needs twins? Wait, they did lose some Frost. Okay. Oh, oops. Some of sweet, but why did I even set that actually? Rodion still can't do anything. Alright. That's is really helpful. No, Rodion do nothing actually, right? That's how I have to do it. Just do nothing, Rodion. Because then they'll have too many Frost stuff. So that means next turn, Merceau and Foss to not attack. These 2 are attacking. So that is 4. Okay, I think that's fine. I think that's Sandy to start off with. That's what I need from... Oh! go win this. RNG just screwed me over there. As Honglu lost that flash. If it's gonna be long fights, I have to stall out the turns, I guess. I need more invasion-based ones. They're supposed to probably bring a smaller team for this, I'm assuming. I have to into phase 2, but I'm doing nothing because he has that much protection. You need to have a status, but you also need to make sure you watch out how many you have to actually attack. I need someone to do something to actually break that dart. Yeah, I wouldn't flash with it. Could use Pursuant. Yeah, I think the sync might actually be good for this. Yeah, I think the sync is what you're supposed to use for this fight, but
금방 다녀올게.
Defense power down, so that should help with Otis when they do to attack. I'm assuming if you run a normal team, you have to just go through it normally, I think. And the offense level from the toll, you just have to still do the trends, but other than that, a normal team should have no issue with this, I feel like. Yeah, so how is it supposed to lower his protection again? Low morale, okay, yeah, so sinking. So it's just just TPing that shield. Neutral. This has to be like a block phase now, I'm assuming. Are those when? Wait, oh no, I can't add distance so you can tiebreaker Lance. Attack someone who doesn't have toll. Hong Woo! Yes. No, that one's perfect. Yeah, they didn't tell that star, but... Pose. No, that will go to it. It's 4 plus 2 and then stat. Yeah, it won't tell me if that. No, 3 plus 4. One more so who would have a sandy bonus from Foss doing that. I might be able to win that flash.
금방 다녀올게.
Don't just max out. What? They start immediately all to heads on their first roll. They're gonna hit heads there, but still, 2 damage. This is gonna be a long fight. I'm gonna pause here, I think. Okay, they won their Flash against Rodion. Thanks a lot for that. I feel like I'm just wasting time by doing this challenge run. The event's almost over anyway. I should wait. Oh, no, I'm just waiting for it. Okay, now it's a turn where I can actually cleanse the toad. But it's sort of like a bait turn, I feel like, because you do this to, like, okay, you can build up sandy and stuff, yeah. But then next turn you're immediately screwed over because now they start doing all the strong stuff. Oh, it can't even flash if anything. Wow. They're even attacking. Notice. Issue. Yeah, but no, if I do that, if I attack this turn with Fish Amount, they can't do it on the 3rd turn when they do 2 of the AoE ones. They have a free turn attack pattern, so you can't actually retaliate on this turn, or else you screw yourself over for the other 2. Oh no. Otis hit Tails at 45 SP, and then they hit 2 heads at -5. Oh, that was so great. If I didn't do that on retorting. Wait, I thought I had something to deal with that. Okay, I got one of the Tide Hunts off, and now I have multiple staggers, so that is something. It's just start to try and kill Rodion now. Yeah, sacrifice Rodion here, I feel like. That should be easy enough of a sacrifice. Okay, so ones I need to cleanse are these 3. So I think I should try and build up the Tremor Reverb maybe right now. Yeah, I do have Tremor Reverb. So for that toss, a 2 Pride, 3 Droom, 3 Swath. So I think I will run out of Droom eventually. I try to keep doing this. But I don't have Heath of Fear to help with the Tremor Town. Yeah, and Merceau is alive, but he has Tremor Town is still free. Panic effect. So I needed to panic, and then that's when I do the egos. I was trying to maybe build up, no, Tremor. This is Tremor on it, but that does no count and reduces it. I tried to build Rosary Desire actually. That could help a lot. Does the Blot Bind. So if those 2 go into it, I'll just leave it at that. I won't have it on Merceau or Ryoshu yet. Just Water Sandy first. That's all I need. Have everyone else to start. Rodion's gonna, you know, be slaughtered, but that's fine. I can't actually do anything against it. They outspeed everyone. This is turn 11 now. This is taking a while. I mean, very long. Going at 820 health. I need to get a hit off while they're in the panic state. The only way to get any damage off is during the panic. So until I get them to panic, it's just turn B, just slogfest. And then the panic lasts for 1 turn. I think I'm supposed to use Tidal Elegy actually, because it does have the single like target thing. So try and do this as a damage phase now, because everyone will have Frost build up basically. Wow. I'll put it down next turn to help. Can do here. They're all going to lose all their sanity. I even need to actually trash with that one. Just dodge that, can't I? So this will still be fine for next turn. They can't have all 6 attacks, so they have Frost. They'll lose that next. So I'll just have these 4. They don't need to build this thing. Alright.
해보기는 할게요. 안 되면 어쩔 수 없지만요.
And this should do some good damage, hopefully.
한눈 팔지 마세요.
메마른 당신에게
26.
파도는 반드시 밀려올 테니.
64. Oh. 75. Dude. Wow. That was worth it. Oh, who got frost? Oh, it was Ishmael at 2 stacks at that time. Oh, okay, it's back. The room has been calm for the night. Total wilderness rise below and seas under the faint light. Are we waves or rocks in his eyes? The sea wets our hems. There was no time to answer the question. Okay. Oh, this is the third choice of that. Okay, Otis and this is 45 SP. That should be higher chance. Otis's Sinner Otis's warmth reignites the fire turns of the rest of sinners. In that moment, Irene raises her ramp, shining the hit night with its light. The river's flame illuminates our path. Unlike the night, we are not alone, so we do not have to endure the chilling wilderness by ourselves.
훌륭한 작전 덕분에 승리했을 뿐입니다.
Okay, but everyone still has told. I should have did stagger this turn actually. So I'll ignore this thing. But they do have the 8 protection. I don't know when their staggers at 522. Oh, come on. Really? At 522 is the stagger threshold. That is certainly a place to put it when that's their HP right now. But okay, so I need to have the clear for Ioshu. I have Rhodey on attack against, so they'll die off. I have to probably clear Otis's maybe as well. Go for stagger actually, I think. But go for stagger, I don't have to worry about that. I think of it, any damage off it should be staggered at. So that's what I need to try and do. Plus just do unopposed then. Those 2 darts, so nothing happens. Alright. But if I'm for like I don't need to do the attack power down this turn, I'll go for this instead. The main thing is also win the Clash since this. Maybe could help them. We're gonna be up to a 50-50 then on that. Instead of the favorite I would get over here. So what's with that ego? What the heck is Tato LG doing? If there's a single enemy, it seems rough most things starts to produce their attached way. Turns to use substitute and max speed +1, +5, +1. Alright. I didn't know that was what the ego did. And then also pink ribbons. Okay. Now this is the word of sanity though. I want to remove the thinking. Okay, so now they're staggered, but they still have they're still get the protection. Okay, but attack power next. It's fine if I let Rodion die here. Now swap into Dregger. So if I start building up the Man Stabber, that should help a lot. I think. Hopefully. First has to rest. I think that's sinking on of Hongo, but then he'll have to do nothing next. So I think I would still for Rowan this dodge walk here. I'm half tempted for 4th match flame, but I notice it'll absolutely destroy my raft resources right now. I don't know something I can afford. We'll fight this still for regret, since that will help with these stoops. Yeah, this does do damage, right? Controlling Junior, so that will kill Rodion, so I swap off to Dreg. Actively killing off Sinners as I want to. Wow. Alright.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
이 구속구가 나의 폭력을 저지하기엔.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pause here. Actually, no, I have the death. Okay. Okay. And then there's attack power down next turn. Because they did. Oh. If quite a bit of offense level, I think. I made them die, Amiya. You don't understand that, do you? Okay. The return of LCB Tremor is here. The bonus wailing. 5 frost people. Oh, wow. Quite a lot. That's also a Kneeling Fist as well, but Emerso has to dart here. I don't have to worry about that hitting the dart this turn. I think that's all still SWAT's counted for, right? So I could instead have a Dregger Dart here, maybe. Instead go for Foss to trash with that, yeah. Should be fine. Main thing just building up the Tremor, I guess. That's rolling an 8 this turn, though. Of all the offense level they have. You can't see it, it's all question marks. It's, you know, it's supposed to be like a war strong one. Okay, it should bring it to the next phase. This turn.
해보기는 할게요.
So.
안 되면 어쩔 수 없지만요.
6 HP. Okay, next phase now. Okay. Oh, what? This one's in town. Okay, so I just fully break the toy. Okay. I still have the oh, untrashable. Okay, I did not notice that. Oh, but then I lose this. Does it end turn, does it? There's nothing that says it does West Stands if I use Dars. Just do it Dars if you want to, I guess. I want myself to punch. I don't want to lose these tubes, alright? I want to keep that. Okay.
예술이 뭔지 보여주지.
Come on, go for the punch now. Punch him! Here's the Tremor Town. The knight rides upon the violently riding steed, whence raised skyward. The knight races across the sea, splitting its waves. We won't succeed at this rate. Stall him, please, even for a second. Irene directs her hand towards the knight. Her aim and will undulates on the same frequency with the waves. We need but a moment to recover. Toppled waves, though for his legs, not his lance. Yeah, it's still for more choices, alright? Yeah, one coin. The knight's fierce charge briefly wavers when Sinner Hongwu jumps in his path. Visitor tricky tap rises on the momentary opening. A blinding spark flies from hitting. The knight is thrown off his steed. Flashable. Oh, okay. Zen's shadow pulls under the lone knight. Surus of teeming flesh sliding against flesh can be heard from beneath. Susurrus? What does that mean? Susurration. Whispering. So, susurration. Alright. Are they doubted to defeat the knight? They must have doubted there, believing him to be one of them until he came to realization that the knight is a traitor to a great will. The knight leaps off from the surface. The sea rises violently in response to drag him back down. The wave crests high, dying upon the knight, crashing him back down to the water surface. But he leaps once again, trusting waves as stepping stones. He belongs not to the sea. Against tall against the great will, his head held high in eternal defiance. The unremittent knight rides across the watery mountains and charges at us. 120, come on, 120. There we go. Then Sinner Otis brings the knight's charge to stop, then the waves begin to trash in. Once, twice, thrice. But unlike Knight in the backstreets, the waves don't stop coming. He has always challenged the waves, and is fated to do so for all eternity. The waves will always shake the sea until the day of the knight's sinking. Struggle passive deactivated. Last night gains knight's
훌륭한 작전 덕분에 승리했을 뿐입니다.
Wait, struggle's been removed? Oh! But not, what's Knight's Torches? It plus 8% damage. Alright. It's now unbreakable. You say, oh, it's flash, but now it's unbreakable. Okay, wow, thanks. So I want them to what do you call it? Panic, and then I want to go into I want it everlasting on when he's panicked. That's what I want to try and do. A false start, so not everyone attacks. That would be bad for the thing. Favor. That's enough. Just 4. Just 4. Any more than that and it's unstable, I feel like. Alright.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
This might stagger Ishmael, actually. No? Doesn't have the defense thing either. So have to lower his standing naturally, I guess. Okay, that's a double unbreakable now. Tidebreaker Lance. This is part of the phase swap, I guess. Oh, oh, I can't stagger because of the I won the flash. Right? Okay, now it's 4 with the thing. Otis and Dregger. Why is everyone always at 1 speed to the toll? Because it lowers your maximum speed doesn't mean your speed should. Lose once for every told stack. Oh. This is up way more now. Based off every 2 enemies with told. Oh, I did not notice that part. Well, okay, I'm saying you everlasting this turn, honestly, at this point. I don't think there's much I can do. Okay. To increase the tremor by a lot. I don't want to attack Foss. So actually, Foss can take the hit, can't she? Yeah, I think she can. Oh, they are doing this part again. I tried to do that, I can word Sandy, so. Yeah, I think she'll be fine with Foss being hit. Yeah, none of them have torch.
해보기는 할게요. 안 되면 어쩔 수
And Drago took the 5 HP per turn. Alright. Wait, is everything 2 told every time now? Okay. Wait, this removes reverb, doesn't it? Oh.
제가 어떻게 보일까요?
Now the tremor should be increased by
시간이
a
태어나네.
lot.
그 답이 있을까요?
Yeah, so now I have more turns to not build up the tremor thing. Because that was an issue, I feel like. Yeah, it's 2 now. Once per still. 1 hit inflict 1 total still, once per still. Okay, so they have another one. In 1 bind. Creates, yeah, okay. Vectors are frozen. Those enemies with told. 1 offensive for every enemy with told. Misery twin. And then they have. That's all their stills, right? Okay, that's 2 versions of Sway the Ocean. Okay, I see what they were doing. Yeah, and then still at 3 though. I think that's a bigger issue. Is that oh, now you still can't do a thing. Oops. I want to keep it just at 3. At 3 every time. I think that's the better number. So just keep it at 3. Then I want to get reverb off of them. Next turn reverb, and then we'll go into another one of title elegy.
교정에
Okay,
따라
it's my plan.
실행합니다.
Okay, would it be staggered here? Okay, yeah, they will be. Alright. Wait, it won't be killed from that 7 rolling still, right? Okay, hopefully Honglu hits the 2 power down. Yeah, they'll be at max anyway. It's just 5% if they hit that attack power down or not. Okay, they got it. Alright. Hopefully that helps a bit. Okay, now this bonus will in there. Wait, no, I can't with Honglu. Because he will just immediately be frozen then, and they want to... Oh, man. I have to wait another turn though. Ah, it's even the 45, so he has more sass effects this turn. Man, that sucks. That's why I want to sacrifice Hongwu this turn to get reverb. Hongwu! I'm gonna speak frankly here. Yeah, you're gonna be frozen. And then Drago's starting the Mana Stab Bird, so he gets the aggro, so he can start tanking then. Because this is a mono pierce. No, they have blunt for their AoE, but mostly pierce. So that would be good for Drago, I guess. Well, that tweers it when it goes into that, right? It does tweer when it does that. Also, this shouldn't give Drago the Frost, I believe, right?
교정에 따라
He's not going to be attacking.
슬픔에 흔들린 마음은 이렇게.
And there is reverb, and there's Hongwu now frozen. Yeah, this is definitely a fight, I feel like. But I do feel like that protection in the first phase does make it drag on for too long. Come on, this doesn't give frost, doesn't do anything.
눈부시지 않다고 두려워하지 마.
Otis! How could you? Oh, I can't afford title elegy actually. I need 2 more Droom. Who are they attacking? Oh yeah, Honglu's basically dead this turn, isn't he? It's a man meltdown there. So no, there'll be even less. I need to regain the pride then. Okay. Attacking Hong, I can't have that happen. He's back at normal sanity too, which sucks. And wouldn't that mean Foss would just die then? Because yeah, if they're frozen then they do. Plus 175% damage. I think that is an issue, I feel like. It's way too much of damage. So I was Otis and Hongwu no matter what. I can't do much against it, I feel like. What doesn't use I use Lantern.
무슨 일인가요, 관리자님?
Yeah, as long as I don't lose resources I need for yes. Yeah, Hongwoo's Dawn. Hongwoo's a Donner. So, I remember when I dove for the thing, Aowu's the last of my Tremor Reverb. Which is the only way for Tremor to do any damage. Wait, hold on! Whoa. That's everyone. The entire team is here now. That's pretty bad, I guess. Yeah, this was too close to stagger. I feel like they'd be being hit right now. Alright, they have 0.5 Droom, yeah. It'd probably be best for this. So I need to make sure Yisung does win that flash throw to sanity. That is crucial. Okay, there though. It's also fixed sinking, so when Foss wins, right? And they have 50 on Tremor Reverb. So, an everlasting could kill, but I will lose this as a third phase. So, if this is a miserable fight, absolutely no wonder it's just clear stage. That means you are going into a miserable fight. But I feel like this phase will be easily cleared by normal team. This is a DPS race. Instead, they take the plus damage and they lose the thing if you do choice events. So, you should probably do this like entire fight in probably under 10 turns, easily. But I wanted to do it like this. I have so much other stuff I could be doing right now than this. Oh yeah, there's 4 people with frost on them. Yisung can't attack. Oh, I've managed to Sabbard actually. Okay, actually, that would be good. Yeah, this is it, right? It'll end after this one, right? Oh no, he has frost. Oh, I can't do anything against that actually. It's going to. It doesn't matter. Your guys gonna kill him. It should be end of fight, right? It just jumps in power from that much. They have 37 HP, Drag. It's a bit overkill, don't you think? It's gonna be single sword strike. Oh no, it takes 2? Wait, what? I thought you had 40 man to Stabbard! You had 40! What do you mean only 2 coins? You had 40! I know it would kill, but you had 40! You had 40 man to Stabbard, Dragger! Why'd you skip 2 coins? I'm out of rounds! The Ram's almost out too. I'm gonna take a break and take a piss.